Welcome to our Friday food off. I'm Olivia, vlogger and trained chef.
And I'm Fran from Made in Chelsea, her sister and an avid cook. In our new series, we're going to be trying out some of our favourite party recipes, and today's recipe is going to be vegetarian dishes.
I'm going to be showing you my high-end option, and it's going to be a mushroom and truffle oil risotto.
Whereas I'm going to be doing a cheaper, simpler version.
I'm just melting the butter in the pan, so I'm just going to wait until that's properly melted.
Make sure you don't overcook it.
Then I'm going to pop my onions in, and my garlic's in there as well, so onions and garlic. I'm going to now pop my mushrooms in. So I've got here, this adds flavour, we've got sort of regular mushrooms, and then we've got sort of wild mixed mushrooms. They smell so good.
Oh, I love mushrooms.
Yeah. And that's just going to bring out like a really strong flavour, adding both of them. Don't forget that you can find the whole method for this recipe in the description box. You just want to cook this down till it's sort of not browned, but till everything's sort of soft. Okay, so I have here my rice, and I'm literally just going to add this to the mix. Mix that in. So I have my vegetable stock. I'm going to start adding this, sort of a little bit at a time, and let it simmer down. So we want this on a high heat so the water, the liquid in it evaporates.
Please leave your comments below because we'd love to know what you think, especially if you're in my favour.
So I've just been continuing to add my stock little by little, and I'm just going to pop the rest of it in now and leave that to simmer down. We've let that simmer for a little bit, and now wine time. I'm going to add a cup of white wine, and I'm just going to estimate it. You know, it's going to simmer down, so it doesn't matter.
Sadly, all the alcohol will burn off.
Pop about a cup in, and I'm also going to pop my herbs in. We have here thyme and basil chopped up. I'm actually going to pop a lid on this just now because I don't want it to dry out too much. So just pop the lid on that, and then we're going to start doing pastry, which you can help me with.
Okay.
So if you start just lightly greasing those with some melted butter. And we have Filo here. Now, these little cups are just going to be like edible little cups, or I guess little nests to add the risotto to. I want these to be squares. So I've actually got 2 sheets here, which will just help, you know, chop it together, save some time. And I'm just going to cut these into about the same size squares, because we have to layer them up. Then just need to piece them together. Add butter. Now you want at least 4 bits of Filo, because these need to be hard enough to keep, you know, the risotto in. You don't want anybody picking it up and it breaking all down their outfit. You will not be thanked. So at least 4 sheets of it, just to make it really strong. You can piece that in. And yet again, it's kind of fun to have it slightly more rustic. You don't want too many bits sticking out though, otherwise it's hard to eat. So you can just keep going with that until you've got as many cups for your guests. Great, so now I've got my little cups. I'm just gonna pop these in the oven for about, I'd say like 7 minutes, but we'll see, keep checking them. So I've just taken these out when they're nicely sort of brown, and we're just gonna let them cool before we move them, as they'll be a bit soft. Going on to the risotto, the liquid should be nicely absorbed by now. Next thing I wanna do is season it. So I'm gonna take a nice bit of salt, because that's quite a lot, and just season that there, and then pepper as well. Now, I tried a bit of this a second ago, and it definitely needs a lot of salt, so do try it before you season. Then, the best bit of all, we have here the truffle oil. If you haven't tried truffle oil, you've got to try it, it's amazing. And I'm just gonna add quite a nice amount. Like, you just want like to really get a lot of oil in there for flavor. And it also makes it quite a nice sort of texture.
If you like this recipe or any of our other recipes, please subscribe to the channel and also to our own channels.
Next thing we have here is our parmesan. Sort of grated parmesan. Add that to the mix and mix that around.
Love parmesan.
With 2 little spoons. Carefully spoon the risotto into the cups.
And I'm going to make them look pretty.
Yeah, if you just put not too much chocolate, but yeah, a little bit.
And a little shaving of parmesan as well.
Do send us your photos in if you've tried this. We'd love to see how you guys have done it or your take on it.
Or even if you've improved her recipe.
So there you have it. This is a really fun way to make vegetarian party food. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you vote Team Olivia.
Or Team Fran. Don't forget to click on my recipe next where I'll be showing you something even better. See you next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.